Hello again and welcome back to another one, and today we have a couple of topics to cover. One from Eminem fans who reported some strange activity recently from Eminem's page on Facebook when they received notifications that Eminem released a new song. And if you saw the story we covered just days ago, this is quite the coincidence, and we'll get to more on this in a bit. Today we also have more from Ed Sheeran, who recently spoke about his early years listening to Eminem and also the circumstances that surrounded his performance with Eminem during the Rock Hall ceremony, and we'll get to more on this in a bit. Today we also have more from Lil Wayne, who recently proclaimed that he's the best rapper alive. That sparked some interesting reactions online, and before we get to the debate, check it out.
I give the realest motherfucker game right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't give a what you think you're looking at, but you are looking at the best rapper alive.
And while I personally don't consider Wayne to be the best rapper alive, he is one of the few rappers who can make that claim without raising eyebrows. His ability to captivate listeners with his intricate wordplay is one of his major strengths, and his versatility and work ethic are nearly unmatched. And most importantly, he's maintained this for decades. So while it's a matter of personal opinion, you could make a solid argument about why Wayne is up there with the best. And over on Twitter, the point about wordplay was echoed, as some believe Wayne's wordplay is the greatest of all time, without a doubt. Another user adds, him and M tied at greatest alive in my opinion, but some have concluded Lil Wayne definitely deserves the conversation, but is he the best rapper alive? At one point he was, hands down, but in today's time, I can't see him as that. And when it comes to rappers rating rappers, according to a study on this, Wayne is the 7th most mentioned top 5 rapper of all time, and for rappers alive is the 5th most mentioned. But where does Wayne rank on your list? Moving on to the next point, Ed Sheeran recently spoke about performing with Eminem during the Rock Hall ceremony in a recent interview with Howard Stern. But first he spoke about how Eminem's MMLP album literally helped him overcome his stutter.
And when I was 9, my uncle bought me the Marshall Mathers LP, and he just said to my dad, this guy's the next Bob Dylan, you gotta let him listen. My dad didn't really clock it, you know, he was just like, okay, Edward's gonna go and listen to that. And by learning that record and rapping it back to back to back to back, it cured my stutter, and I stopped, you know, talking like that.
And he went on to expand on the circumstances surrounding his Rock Hall performance with Eminem.
I remember getting the call to do it, and I was shooting, it was in the documentary, I'm shooting 14 music videos back to back. And I get
crazy.
I get the call, do you want to go and do Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? And it was on like my day off from shooting the music videos, and I was like, I can't say no, I can't. So I got a plane straight after one music video, flew there, sung, and then that night flew back, and then and it was really worth it.
And in reaction to this, some expanded. You can tell that Em and Ed get along great. Now, this is not the first time Ed is sharing the story about how Eminem's MMLP helped him, and it just shows how music has an extraordinary power to touch lives, inspire people, and even transform their personal struggles. Ed is one of the most high-profile cases so far. He's moved nearly 100 million albums globally. So for Ed Sheeran, MMLP was more than just listening to music. Suffice to say, Eminem earned a lifetime fan who's now actually a friend. It must be unreal for Ed. Ed Sheeran recently released a new album, Subtract, that's open to mostly positive reviews from critics. In fact, some have described it as his best work yet, though it looks to be his worst commercial opening since Plus, as according to Billboard, it opened at number 2 with 112,000 equivalent album sales first week in the United States, of which 81,000 are pure sales. So it's certainly impressive on the pure sales front in the streaming age, but a dip compared to his last project, number 6 Collaborations project, that opened with 173,000 units first week. Moving on to the next point, Eminem fans on social media reported something strange that happened on Facebook from Eminem's page, when some fans around the world received notifications like this. Eminem has a new song out, you can preview or add to your story. And according to the fans who got this, when they clicked the notification, it was deleted. Now this coincides with the glitch on Spotify when fans reported seeing Eminem on the cover of Release Radar on Spotify for the best new releases. But what are the odds? 2 different platforms had glitches about a new release from Eminem around the same time? What are your thoughts? Tell us below. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more, and see you on the next one.